Hello Scorpio, welcome to your general reading for the first half of July. I hope you are doing amazing. This is a general reading, so be aware if it doesn't resonate, check your moon, rising, or Venus. I'll be more than happy to do a private reading for you if you need one. That link's in the description box below, or you can go to the website up above. So Scorpio, let's jump into mid-July, see what we got. I'm going to pull out 3 stories. One may resonate with you, one may not, so on and so forth. Oh, Scorpio. Something, I don't want to say a lie. There's something you're telling yourself that is no longer true anymore. You know? I feel like it's gotten you through what you needed to get through, like some sort of confusion or misunderstanding, but it's no longer going to fly moving forward. Okay? So, this is that realization. I mean, bottom line, that's what this is. If this is knowing someone is lying, knowing a situation isn't going to get better, and it's time for you to stop ignoring that fact. Yeah. Spirit's definitely trying to give you the messages and get you to pay attention. Because you got to remember what the point was. And only you know what that was. But we'll get into it. Okay, Scorpio. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Six of Swords. What is that? 3 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Hangman, 7 of Cups, debauchery, that's funny. And the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck we have the 4 of Cups and the Emperor. Yeah. Ugh, what is all these wake-up calls, Scorpio? Let me tell you something. It talks about you ignoring something. I don't know what it is that you're ignoring, but I feel like because you're not putting any effort in it, or because you're not realizing it, or you're not taking responsibility for something, it's just going to get worse. And this very much is a wake-up call to take care of something before that happens. So this is like maybe a warning message. Okay. I only see one major arcana here, and it's the Hangman. And it's in reverse. Which leads me to believe that this is about changing perspectives. And it's going to take a little bit of selflessness in order to do that. Because it feels like if you don't, it's just going to get worse. Okay? Whatever this is. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. I feel like you're trying to be logical here, Scorpio. You're trying to look at the best way to handle something. Because to me, you're like, hard work and dedication is all that I need. I just need to stick in there and things will change, right? But it's like no matter how much you put in here or put in, someone that isn't thinking that you're putting in enough. So it's not about the hard work and dedication. It's not about a sense of practicality to this person. It's deeper than that. It's like how you're doing it, right? Because the way you're doing it is putting in the hard work, and you're like, oh, okay, this is good. You know, I'm putting in the hard work, I'm paying attention to the details. But to someone else, you're not doing that. So this is above your understanding or what you think you should be doing now. It's like there needs to be some sort of collaboration to what the heart of the matter is. so you can resolve it. We're going to go into a talk here, Scorpio, about gray area. I don't know why they're talking about this, but there are multitudes of angles to every situation. And I feel like you're very stuck on one particular angle. And as you can see, that is not working. And you're starting to lose confidence in the whole situation. It kind of gives me that feeling of let's scrap it and start over, you know? Even though you don't want to do that, which is why you're sticking with it and trying to work on it. But I feel like there are other angles that need to be considered here. Whether this is a relationship or a career situation. It's like, bottom line, what you thought was the answer is not the answer. And you need to try something different. Yeah. Something did come to your attention, though, which lets you know that something needs to be rectified. Something needs to be healed, right? It's like you're facing either scrapping the situation, like I said before, or healing it or working on it. And you're deciding to work on it. That's what you're deciding to do. The problem is it's not getting you anywhere. You know? It's like you're in it. You're in your plan. You're doing what it is you said you were going to do. But it's not comfortable. You're not established. You know? Yeah. So I feel like you need to decide or figure out where you're giving all this energy. Yeah. Because I feel like you're fighting for something to make something happen, but it's like you're not fighting with the right wand here. All these other wands, and you've chosen this one, right? But this one isn't working. So paired with the Six of Pentacles, it's like you need to try a different option, right? It's still working towards the same goal where you want to go. But, you know, it's time to try a different way. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It feels like if this is another person, they think you're a one-trick pony. Okay? Yeah. They feel like you don't come up with enough options or ways to care. You do everything in one particular way. I'm really getting this feeling, Scorpio, of you doing things one particular way and needing to change the way that you're doing things. Different options, different ways, different scenarios. Explore the many ways that you can achieve one goal, you know. Of course, I feel like you want to choose the most efficient one. But to another person, something else may be better. For a lot of you, this is about a love language, you know. So some of your love language may not be the same as someone else's. And I can see here that if you don't choose to work on it together, you know, if you don't find some sort of harmony or compromise, it's going to be stuck like this. And that's not what you want to happen. Yeah. I feel like both sides needs to be heard in a situation. Both sides. Okay. So then we have the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Wands. This is definitely about moving something forward. For sure. This is like seeing that a situation is not happy. You could tell yourself that because it's moving, or because, you know, just because there are little moments that get you through to the next moment doesn't mean that it's resolved. It doesn't mean that a situation is fixed, right? It doesn't mean that all in all everything's going to be great. Because what they're saying is like, yes, there are small issues, but it can't only be that, and that's what's happening. This is very much reflecting a relationship to me, though, Scorpio. Because I feel like you're taking small steps to move things forward. You know, hoping that one will catch on. And I feel like it does for the moment. It's one of those things, but whoever you're dealing with is getting less of a care in the situation, because it just feels like you're trying to do enough just to get away, but you're not putting in the full heart. But you really are trying to, but it's not coming off this way to this person. For some of you, this is a boss that feels like you do this with work. You're just trying to maintain stability here, and someone's trying to show you that they're not happy. But instead of ignoring it, it's like you need to pay attention to it. So I see this message is going to come out through the whole thing. Yeah, this is making superficial small moves, trying to maintain something. But this person feels like you're putting lack of heart into it. So no matter what you do, it's like they're not going to see the full glimpse of what it is you're trying to achieve. It's like they're off. I feel like someone's trying to find themselves or figure out what they're going to do next. And they're just waiting around hoping that something's going to catch on. I will say this, if you're dealing with a person, I feel as though you need to figure something out quick, Scorpio, because this person is balancing themselves enough to make a choice on what to do with you. Okay? And if this is a boss, they're doing the same thing. They're waiting to see what it is you're going to give or what you're going to do before they have to choose someone else. Okay? So then we have the Hangman, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So here's the story, Scorpio. You can choose to ignore this if you want to. That's your choice. However, if you want to continue with this person, with this situation, you're going to have to make a sacrifice. You're not going to like it, because I feel like it gives a level of selflessness that you were trying to not deal with. Like saying you were wrong or giving up on an old path because it's just not fitting for you anymore. So I will say that it will show the other person that you really want to try. It'll clear up that confusion for them. Emotionally. However, they're not sure that you can maintain this. With the Queen of Swords. Because they already kind of have it stuck in their head that this is how it's going to be. So of course you have hold the course here, because it's like keep pushing through and keep doing what you're doing. You know, you've done it your way for so long. Let's just try a different way. It won't kill you, you know. Yeah. This is seeing that there's a blockage. There's so much potential for you, Scorpio. You just need to make a small sacrifice in order to achieve it. Yeah. It's a very unconventional route for you, but I feel like it would be a good choice. Sacrifice. Someone's going to see your sacrifice. Because they know how you are and they know how you get stuck in things. And this person is like, oh, Scorpio's really trying. And it's going to make them happy. It's going to give them a sense of hope. You know? Like there can be a positive outcome. But I do feel like this person still is a little bit skeptical. Yeah, they're a little bit trapped in their head by the way things have been going. Yeah, so they want to see what's going to happen. So this is like, don't get a sense of vanity and start pulling back. You have to continue on the path that you were continuing, right? You're doing good so far with the change. Don't let this person feel like they were right, basically. So let's pull some spirit messages. Okay, it's time for you to realize, first of all, what you liked about this person before all this. What you liked about this job. What you liked about whatever this scenario is. What kept you here. You know, this is the sense that's going to get your mind right. You know, to lay down those foundations for you to do what it is that you need to do. So now you can start with the changes. Okay? You can start with the new beginning. And as soon as you do that, it's going to start balancing things out so things can change. That's what's happening, Scorpio. Okay? So I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.